welcome back to Virgil's and Paul's food cooking channel. My name is Virgil, and so today we're actually going to be cooking some squirrel. So my husband is a big hunter, so I got 2 squirrels here, which I'm preparing, and so I'm going to show you how we eat it and how we cook it. So stay tuned and I'll show you. Alrighty, you guys. So I'm just prepping some of my herbs for my stew, my squirrel stew. So these, what we call mong, is le, but in Vietnamese, these are Vietnamese coriander, which is called pat piu. So it's very herbaceous, and so you do want to keep your stems here, okay? Because it's very good for the broth. And so this is how you just take it off. Just take off the leaves and keep the stem. And also here, I have these Thai eggplants, which I'm going to be cutting in quarters. So you just want to take out the stem, and you do want to soak these in water, in cold water, so they do not brown. So you just cut like this, and it is in quarters, and then we're just going to soak it in cold water, and that should be all. And then I do have other herbs, which I will show you later too. But I do add in these oyster mushrooms too, and I'll show you how you can do it. You just simply stick in half. If it's the big ones, just tear it like this. And if it's a small one, you don't need to worry about it because they will shrink down as they are mushrooms. And these are just adding a little bit more meat texture to it. Alright, here's my oyster mushrooms. Alrighty, you guys, I've already got one of the squirrel chopped up. I'm going to show you guys how we chop up the squirrel, okay? You can cut it small, big, it's totally up to you. I'm going to cut it differently. You do want to rinse it just in case after you do find some bullets or whatever shell pieces in there too. So this is the thigh. So I'm just gonna do this. You can just leave the thigh like this too if you want. Squirrels, and they're actually really decent size of squirrels too. So 2 big squirrels. Alright, you guys, so this is what I'm going to be using as far as herbs, okay? So I have my eggplant that's still soaked in cold water. So then I'm going to season it with, or flavor it with, some lemongrass, some galanga, some kaffir lime leaf, some ginger, some lalo or papiu, cilantro, green onion, and Thai chili pepper, and the papiu stems along with cilantro stem. And then, you know, like I said, we don't go out of the house without spiciness, so this is Thai chili smashed with fresh garlic already. And then we're gonna put the oyster mushrooms in there along with our squirrel that we're gonna stir fry. And as far as seasoning goes, we're gonna use fish sauce, the accent, salt, and a little bit of chicken base. So I'm gonna show you how I do my squirrel stew. Now everybody doesn't make it different. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of oil. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually saute my pepper and garlic first to really fragrant. So once it's hot, I'm gonna add my garlic and pepper, and then my ginger, kaffir lime leaf, galanga, and lemongrass in there. Alright. Be cautious, this is very potent too. Now if you like spicy, this is great. Me and my husband, we love spicy. Alright, so now I'm going to add my ginger, clear lime leaf, galanga, and lemongrass. I'm just going to mix it. So everything with the oils on it, you can smell it. Alright, now that you can really smell the aromatics, now we're just going to put in our squirrel. And we'll stir fry it. You just want to stir fry for a little bit brown. And you want to add a little bit of salt just for seasoning, because we're going to add water in there. So just a little bit, and you can taste as you go. So now that it looks like this, I'm just going to add a beer just to tenderize it, or to get rid of any gamey smell, in case if they do have any gamey smell. And they'll just tenderize it, and you just want to simmer it down, and then we'll add some water on top of it. And you can just pour just a little bit. And you do want to cook it down so that it doesn't, so you can't taste the beer, okay? And then you just want to give it a mix. And once it goes down, then you can add a little bit of water. Just gonna let that cook for a little bit. Now that the water has, the beer has diluted, I'm just gonna add water. You don't want to add too much, you just want to fill it up, as we do not want a lot of liquid. And then now I'm just gonna add my cilantro stems and my papu stems into here. Alright. And now I'm just going to flavor the broth just a little bit with some chicken flavor, a little bit of salt, and you can taste as you go too, okay? So we're just going to do that for now, and we'll see you guys in a bit. We're just going to put the lid on, let it boil, and we'll see in a bit. Alrighty guys, so it's been a little bit over an hour. So I've already added the eggplants. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add the oyster mushrooms in. You can see the liquid has reduced. So I'm just going to cook these. And as you guys know, mushroom already has a little bit of water base in there too. And also I'm going to add my Thai chili pepper. Even though it's already spicy, but I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm just going to add it here. So once the mushroom reduces, then it's ready to eat, you guys. And we'll just garnish with our veggies. Alright guys. This is how it looks like. guys, so now it's been boiling. It's good, it's soft. I'm just gonna add my herbs in. So that's the papu, green onions, and cilantro. And we're just gonna stir for a little bit. You do want it kind of like a stew like this. It doesn't seem like it has a lot of liquid, but the mushroom and everything will be perfect for it. Alright guys, you don't need to do too much to it. Stay tuned and see us eat. So this is squirrel stew.